All right, welcome to the Graffiti Jungle, another episode of Tangential Thoughts Chat Show. I'm your chief, Jahar, leader of the Kim Dynasty and Spiritual Bandits. As we take our abundance, we don't ask for what's so rightfully ours. And so I'm going to use this ball, and of course, my handy dandy tripod for the setup today. And behind me, as you can see, is the reason to be. This episode is an unboxing for the t-shirt that I just finished making. So, we're going to get into it. I'm going to give you the close-up and the details. Check the live. I already did a live for it, so you can check the live and, you know what I'm saying? I'll put the live in the description box. A couple things, just go ahead. If you see me scratching, itching, and all this other stuff, you see my skin is exposed. We outside in the woods. There's a lot of mosquitoes. They bite everything but your toes. The mosquitoes, they go for what? Skin is exposed. We still rhyming, man. We still rhyming. We still rhyming, not ramen noodles. Oodles and noodles. The bitch might leave you and say toodles. Trying to make sure that doesn't fall and doesn't touch the ground at all, because it always ends up wet and sandy, and it's just fit check, you feel me? Go on, let's do the fit check, you feel me? It doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying? I still got Project Extinction merch. I can have any shirt on over top of this. I still got the Project Extinction merch. Boom, the rips there. Boom, the rips on the side. Now this one's a little lighter, but if I go over it again, we can make it brighter. This is the first. These are shorts I screen printed in store. These are shorts I screen printed in store. And it didn't come out amazingly, but it came out how it was supposed to. But I still like these shorts. Still fire. It's a pocket here. It's a pocket here. 2 pockets. 3 pockets. Boom. Love these jeans, bro. These jeans is fire. 3 pockets. Double up on us. 6 pockets, bro. That's functional. That is functional. Alright. But, yeah. The only reason I even got up, because I got a scab. It's like, what do you do when you have a scab? What do you do when somebody stabs you in the back? Cause I got a scab, bro. It's kind of high. So that means that was a pool of blood that just huddled up just to protect you. Give you some protection. All right, so yeah. Yeah, so on the live, I already gave you the backdrop and the thought process of how I made it. So now we got different challenges. Because it made me so excited, I wanted to smoke a bowl of tobacco, but look, I'm still scratching this joint. I'm just not where the Wi-Fi is consistent, so because there was just the plans of things of how I was scoping and kind of going about things. Yeah, I might be a little ashy too. I just need some lotion, all that shit. So I was planning to try to walk over to Walmart, decide not to, too hot, you know what I'm saying? So decided to help out a little bit. How often do you do chores? Like wash dishes? Do you do them as soon as they come, or do you wait until it piles up? Ah. Yeah, so it's gonna be a couple back that. It's a butterfly. Fuck! Fuck! Shit! I'm about to go down, show y'all the fucking butterfly that just landed right here. She wanna go after it. Man, anyway. So, yeah, I was going to try to go make you go to Walmart. Hell no, not right now, dude. Oh, my fuck. Because it's like, when she fetch, man, when she fetch, here's another added thing to this, right? With this setup, with this setup, she could just bump into the ball. Or decide she want to play with it. Bailey, not right now, man. Not right now. Not right now. Please. Please, please. She might just bump to the ball. It's just some shit. I ain't got my waterproof phone case on me right now. I ain't got my waterproof phone case on me right now. So, it was just really hot. So that kind of, I was like, I ain't trying to be baking that sun. Mind you, I gotta be up on when I'm at work, I gotta be on my feet all day. So I be, you know what I'm saying, looking for time just to give my feet a break. Like my front toe, the front right toe, is still like, I step on that jang, it's like, ah. So I was like, let me just, you know what I'm saying, charge my phone back up. So I decided to charge the phone back up and then figure out how I want things to go. So, yeah, watch the live. I just go through that whole little process. But that shit just made me fucking excited because of the tarot shit, right? So if you look at what I posted on the tarot, see if I can remember this shit. And the shit was it was like an easy spread. It's like easy to remember because this shit was just like, damn. So, if you look at the page, if you look at it on the community tab, you know what I'm saying, you'll see the picture. First one that come out, 10 of Wands. Next one that come out, Hangman. Next one that come out, the World. That right there, you got 2 major arcana. You got a 10 of Wands, fire energy, creative, passion, pursuits. So, let me get my fucking tobacco. We lit. These mosquitoes having a fucking field day. I don't know what I'm gonna try to write, but I still got my rifle pen, so we might try to write a little something. Let's make a full fit. You know what she brings? Another fucking pine cone. I put my foot over the other way. She brought another fucking pine cone. Project Extinction. Jeep Wrangler Gladiator. Man, if I come out of this jank and this bag is still dry and the foam has not fallen, that will be a fucking accomplishment in itself. Bailey, please, bro. Look, we now have 2 pine cones, bro. She is anxiously waiting for me to throw it. Shit. I don't want to keep scratching that scab. See if I pack this as well as I did earlier today. The last bowl of this, when I was doing my perfect manifestations, with beautiful women hand rolling me cigars and waking me up to a hand rolled cigar. Swallow me up and then make breakfast. And then I go outside and play with my dogs and my snakes. Make some music videos, and then she tell me what appointments we got today from people flying all over the world. And we hand roll cigars and read my book. And do art and make t-shirts. Oh, it just itch. Might even add some cuts to these shorts just because it's still not that satisfying. But it is smooth. It is smooth. Like that's still a smooth journey. Crazy. More Project Extinction asteroids. Bro, ashy. That's 3 pine cones. Told you, we're trying to get out of here without the foam falling. Keeping that dry. Make sure I got nothing. Okay, I can stand back. Welcome to the Graffiti Jungle, another episode of Tangential Thoughts Chat Show. I'm your chief, Jahari. Leader of the Kim Dynasty and the Spiritual Bandits, because we take our abundance, we don't ask for what's so rightfully ours. Told you. Fuck. It happened at the same fucking time. Happened at the same time. The phone fell, then the bag fell. So the terrible with the 10 of Wands. Creative passions and pursuits and endeavors and projects. He's collected those 10 wands and he's headed back to the city to now build what he has. A 10, 1 plus 0, that's a new start. The beginning. That's the end of one phase, the beginning of another. Get out of that. Bailey, get out of that. Now, something I can kind of relate to, like, this is just like a big month, you know what I'm saying, for me. You know, I look at this time last year and this one, just that's 1,000 videos. I was just starting the music video edits then, but I was using like iMovie. I really didn't, I think I was using iMovie and trying Canva. I started doing the acting skits, and if you look at that now, the ones then and then now, and that's just a year. The cigar talk, I'm not even sure. I was smoking a few cigars here and there. Definitely I just started smoking a cigar pipe this year. But I'm not even sure, like when I was trying to figure it out, what my podcast was going to be, I don't think I came up with the title for Cigar Talk until later in the summer. No, I might be lying. It might have been right about now, but I didn't know how I was going to continue to facilitate the conversation or the content. Then it was my first episode of Cigar Talk. It was the Saturday after, and it wasn't, so at this, I know it wasn't in May. It had to be June, July. By August, I was like, I had it, I know for sure. But in June, because my last day, before I did, okay. My last day of teaching was May of 2023. I think the last day for students was like that Thursday. Teachers still had to come that Friday. And then that Saturday, I went to a modeling photo shoot. So up until that point, I had only smoked 2 cigars. Because I'm not sure, I didn't smoke the cigar from my bro's wedding. I kept that as a souvenir in the Savior. I don't know when I smoked it, but I smoked that sometime in the summer. But so up until that point, I only smoked 2 cigars. So that Saturday, before I walked and I had got a box of cigars for my birthday. And at that time, I didn't smoke cigars, so I had got the lighter. I didn't know how to use that out of the lighter. It was a star lighter, basically the zipper lighter. I didn't know how to use it. I had a fluid from it. I didn't know where to get the fluid from. So, but before I went into that photo shoot, I was sitting in the Jeep. I had the hair wrap on, and I just kicked it, right? I said, avoid getting into conversations and relationships with people with limited mindsets, especially if you have one, if you have a mindset of abundance. So that was my third cigar. I did the photo shoot. And even though I wasn't supposed to smoke, dude said, go ahead and light it up real quick, I got you. Did the photos, I didn't want to pay for them. I was like, I made these photos what they were. I had everything set. I'm talking props, outfits, all that. I had the best outfits, props. I had my guitar. Missed that thing. Still. I had the guitar. You know what I'm saying? The P code. All that. All the fits was fire. All the fits was fire. I think I wore this hat for one of them, but it didn't look like this at that time. But from there, I think one of the first acting little skits I did was from the 5 Heartbeats to Temptations. He talking about, he thinking about changing the name of the group. Then and that's May. By the time June comes, I started using it. Oh, so then I had a conversation, and then so what I then started doing was, from the conversations I was having with people, I would then, if it was something cool, something dope, something nice I thought I wanted to put out there, I would light the cigar and do that. And I was doing my photos, I took a little photo shoot, I was doing my fit. Then I did another little acting skit, my little mini movie. And yeah, so I was just getting started. And so now, but again, I was using Canva to edit and iMovie. I really didn't know how to edit for real, but I knew how I wanted things to look and kind of go. Like, I would still look at the video, okay, like, all right, I want to chop this out, or cut this. And so that's why I was doing a lot of, it would be a time-lapse video type thing. I was doing like one shot type, so it was like, even if a part stayed, if it stayed on a certain part for a little bit or this and that, like, I didn't have to worry about the editing and stuff. And I could just put whatever song. Bailey, please. Bailey. Not right now, man. So I think this one's I think she kind of understands. If I do this, I don't feel like playing right now. Not right now. You done knocked it over already. I only put a little bit in there. That's probably why I just need to go ahead and like, one more thing. So we was on the 10 of Wands. But I was just trying to say, like, the comparison from then till now of, you know, just what I've built up since then. I've published the 7 books. You know what I'm saying? Tangential Thoughts version. Yep. And I think it might have been April. I republished Tangential Thoughts on Amazon. I had finished version 2 in like November-ish. No, I had been finished it, but it was saved on the iPad, the MacBook. And so I had put the MacBook in storage, and then my stuff got locked in storage. So from there, Tangential Thoughts version 2, and then in January, Art vs. Artist, Mamba edition, paperback. Then I did I did the hardcover, published that in January, hardcover. Then published my 5th book, 5, in February. Then my sixth book was right after that when the Jeep got repossessed. And that's the sixth book. And the seventh book was just, I did that live not too long ago. So when it talks about that Ten of Wands, I'm just kind of, because you know, with the tarot, it's how do you relate to it? So for me, especially with the creative passions and pursuits, the cigar talk, YouTube, acting, the skits, the poetry, like I told you, with those books, then it was books, the art, Project Extinction. I started screen printing Project Extinction in December, and that kept it going. Then hand rolling, and then with the cigars, even on the podcast now, hand rolling those. And we got an order for those, you know what I'm saying? An order for 10 hand rolled cigars. So, if those is like the 10 wands, you have something to build from out of that. And now, even at that time, it was still Brain Release Limited Company. Then it switched to Kim Dynasty, and now it's Graffiti Jungle. And that's why the Graffiti Jungle is cigar, art, fashion, studio, mobile podcast. So when you look at it, it's like, all right, boom, you're not starting from zero. You're not starting from scratch. You're starting with all of that experience, all of those seeds. Now you can plant them. You got a garden. You're gonna grow all these fruits and trees, nuts and berries. After that, after the 10 of Wands was the Hangman. Hangman is perspective. His head is illuminated. He's sitting in a figure 4. So there's that 4 is a stability, closed structure. I mean, so who's seeing it the right way? Am I seeing it the right way? Because I still look right side up. But when you look at it, it might be upside down. He's looking at the same thing from different perspectives. So, try not to stay from right or wrong, but I see things a certain way. So how do you view and how do you see it? And after the Hangman, he was hanging down into the world. And the world is brand new cycle. And beginning again. You already told you about the 10, and then you got the cycle. That was that off rip, right? So I'm like, psh, let's clarify, right? Move to the clarifiers. What do we get? I try to remember it. Hopefully it'll come to me. Because to clarify the Ten of Wands was the Six of Cups. Now 6 again, that's an even number. You can split that up, 3 and 3, even is balanced. And it's water energy, so emotional and relationships and giving, equal, fair balance of give and take. So you had the 6 of Wands. And with that clarifying, with the 10 of, you had the 6 of Cups, and that clarifying the 10 of Wands. That's being able to, because you know, for instance, before I clock into work, I always made sure that I did something and I did enough that was going to make me happy before I clock in to work, to do whatever they want to tell me to do. Whatever they want to tell me to do and I got to do while I'm there, I'm going to be a little bit down and depressed and sad if I didn't get to do all the stuff I want to do. So I'm going to smoke as much as I got to before I get in there. So I don't want to smoke while I'm in there. I'm gonna eat, drink, make my music videos. If I got my music videos edited and I done made music videos and all this other stuff before I clock in work, yeah, because I've done that. I've made a music video, edit, smoked, and did the podcast and all that other stuff. I did all that other stuff, my passions, before I got in there. That's balance. Otherwise, there will be an imbalance between my happiness and society pressures or compliance. And then across from that, though, was the fucking King of Pentacles. Everything you manifested. You already had the 10 of Wands right there. You put all that shit together. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. I said that's big boss dog energy, bro. What you supposed to, that's fire, right? I said it was an easy spray to remember and I came in. Here it go, yeah. So, the next row, clarifying the Hangman, is, now what I liked about this corn cob, it's basically 3 pieces, right? The other pipe is only 2 pieces. I can easily start taking this one apart and stuff, right? And this part be twisting and spinning, I'm gonna show you. This part be twisting and spinning. So it's even, like sometimes, you know, the fire, it's a wind resistant lighter, but the fire will still go. And then it's like, I can just turn this. I can just turn it so that it can catch the fire and I'm good. It's corn cob. Are you still smoking that? Yep. So, across from the hangman was the Ace of Wands. Now, that 10, I just told you 1 plus 0 is a 1. Ace of Wands is another 1. That's a spark, a creative spark. That's a creative spark. So, told you, this morning I had already woke up and did the non-stop poetry. I was just gone. I was just gone. And I was talking about everything I wanted to do with that shit, then I did it. You know what I'm saying? A lot quicker than I thought I was going to do it. But yeah, that spark of creativity, that Ace of Wands, that's that live. I kind of explained like how it came about and went through it. Then, so we're going to cross. So hangman, Ace of Wands, and that led to the star. Now the star, the person on the star is like 1 foot in some water, 1 foot on land, going from one, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. Falling over. So, the star is, well, if you're being simple, that's still big energy. That's still big energy, you know what I'm saying? Becoming a star, knowing who you are. But star also represents rejuvenation and healing. then across the bottom, it was the world, the full, and the lovers. So the full is encouraging you to have the faith to step through that new cycle and that new world. With what you have. He just has a knapsack and his dog. Standing at the edge of the cliff. So make sure you pay attention. Because then it was the lovers. Now, in the basic sense, some of the readers will sit there and say, it's a connection. You connecting with somebody else in love, but it's a decision. It's decision time. It's a crossroads. It is commitment. But like I just told you, it's the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Star, the World, the Fool. For me, that's good. That's committing to my art and committing to all those things, those aforementioned things, the books, the art, the poetry, the YouTube, the acting. I wish I would have went to this. Now, I just did that spread off the top of the head. I did it already. Took a picture so you can always reference it. You can see it. And at the bottom of each deck, had Temperance, pouring from one cup into another. Again, we already had the Six of Cups, and we talked about balance, transforming one thing into another. When I say alchemy, we're not just talking about gold. It was the world again. Double confirmation. And then it was the Hierophant. And that can also be blessings from the world. Receiving that information, that knowledge, that wisdom. It's the two people seeking answers, blessings, knowledge, wisdom, advice, and receiving it. That Jones, bro, like this right here is my pretty boy swag. This one go down to I'm gonna add this to the Tarot Pharaoh playlist. Yellow butterfly. If they get close enough in my hand. I remember I was out there sitting by the pool smoking a cigar, and a butterfly flat by my ear. And I said, have you ever heard a butterfly flap its wings? This butterfly is dancing. It can't fly in a straight line. But you know, some things are out of your control, and they call that divine. It used to be a social media platform called Vine. There used to be a game about gossip and say, I heard it through the grapevine. Or you can drink some wine made from a grapevine. Alright. So. Hopefully it's dry by now. first time putting it on since I finished it. You know what band is on it? It's for my father, man. It wasn't as epic. That was behind the scenes. We're gonna do a whole video shoot right now. It just wasn't as epic. I feel like something just got stuck in this. It's not pulling at all. Like, can't even pull through it. There it is. One more time. Project Extinction merch. What I wanted to show off was the cuts right here. The cuts there. I forgot about the cuts that's up there. Of course, the designs. The first one in gold. I think it's the first. It's at least the first Project Extinction reversal design in gold. But it's the one that we're rocking with now. And let me go in and upload this so I can save some memory.